So I received a message from my company that they purchased my ticket back to Singapore from Da Nang in 1 week's time. So I guess I can make use of the time to visit some places. Okay, our starting point of this trip will be Ho Chi Minh City. On the way to Da Nang, we will drop by Quy Nhon and Quang Ngai, which both the city I had never visited before. One of the questions some viewers asked on my last vlog is, can they also bring drone in and what to look out for? So from now on, I will also include the regulation and how I managed to bring my drone into the country I visit. So for Vietnam wise, the key point you just need to understand is that below 250 grams, you do not need any permit for recreational flying. Of course, as usual, do not fly within the airport or other prohibited areas. You can actually check the government's map from the link that is listed below to see what are the areas you are restricted from flying. Usually the custom doesn't really care for anyone bringing drones into Vietnam, but due to an incident that happened this year, where a Vietnamese man flew his drone into Da Nang airport, which scalded and delayed more than 50 flights. There is a heightened security when they check for drone brought into the country. In most cases, all you need to do is just show your drone is below 250 grams. And explain the law. They will usually not require any permit. Most of the time they will allow you in without much issue. If you are bringing something like 5-inch, 7-inch or bigger drone, obviously they may ask for permit. One point to note is, if you are planning to fly commercially or if you want to fly something much bigger, can actually apply for permit. The permit itself will cost about 300 to 600 US dollars. You will require an agent to do this. It is almost impossible for a foreigner to do it, and the duration usually will take about 2 to 3 weeks. There are cases where drones were detained at the airport until departure. So if you are flying within the regulation, there's no reason why you will have any issue bringing drones into the country. This is bonai. It's Vietnamese beef stick. It's one of the popular food that many foreigners love to eat while in Vietnam. This is soup Skool. It's actually a crab soup, pretty similar to the shark fin soup we have in Singapore and Malaysia, except that our shark fin soup usually doesn't have shark fin, but this soup has actual crab meat. I wanted to fly here. The owner of the farm, I think he saw me for some reason, start to set out fire. I think he's a pretty nice person, but he invited me to come over here, right next to his barn. Anyone knows what is this? I think they are making salt. These dinosaurs. And this meal is only around $10. The crab is as big as oysters. This is lau ka keo. It's river fish hot pot. It comes with a sweet and sour soup base. which is very delicious. In Vietnam, usually the hot pot doesn't eat with rice, but with rice noodle. You add some noodle onto your bowl, add some soup. Then you grab a piece of the fish, put a little bit on fish sauce, and drink some apple juice. This is delicious. So in Ho Chi Minh City, if you're looking for cheap alternative seafood, you can actually visit these two locations. This is giant isopod. It's like a cockroach of the sea. ChatGPT say they might have toxin. I guess I will sacrifice for our viewers here. The small one costs around 270k. They only have a little meat. The texture and taste is like a soft jelly-like tissue inside the crab of the shell. Now I am going to bring you to a place of cultural neighborhood for all the male viewers out there. I'm here of course for the authentic cheap Japanese cuisine. This is only about $1 per stick. This sashimi costs about the same as supermarket sashimi back home. Egg with rice. This is actually raw egg. I can't eat raw egg, so I put the egg inside the soup for you to cook a little bit. In Vietnam has the highest clearance. There is a cafeteria in Vietnam train. Let's go and see how it looks like.